is the GRT token, which is the Graph token, which has been around for quite some time. Is it poised for a major rebound here? I do think that it has a pretty good chance that it does a major rebound here, and I'll tell you guys why. First of all, based on this chart here, this is the weekly time frame for GRT. It is still running within a falling wedge pattern, which you guys will see this pattern across many altcoins. If you guys, especially if you guys been watching my channel, you guys know that these patterns are very common because it tells you that after an extensive downtrend, which we have been seeing since March of last year, okay, it hasn't been doing as well as back in before March of last year, especially that late 2023 to March 2024, right? And it's been in this downtrend here, okay, like with many other altcoins. But what does this pattern tell me? Falling wedges are bullish patterns that has a higher chance of breaking to the upside. Okay, you guys can verify that with Google, with ChatGPT, with Grok, your favorite AI chatbots. Just verify that. Okay, it has a higher chance of breaking to the upside. And if this breaks to the upside here, let's just say by here, for example, price target would be above 55 cents here for GRT. So this is one of the points that I think why it has a pretty good chance of doing a major rebound. Secondly, it's because I am bullish on the crypto markets right now, based on Bitcoin, based on FOMC, Fed rate cut cycle just started. Okay, I am long on Bitcoin. I am long on quite a bit of the altcoins here. So my opinion on this market is bullish right now. Of course, these are just my opinions, like the entirety of this video, and it's not financial advice. You gotta form your own opinions and conviction. So that is basically why, in a nutshell, why I am bullish on this market, and I think most, if not all of these coins are gonna do a pretty good rebound, as long as their projects don't go under, right? That's something else, right? If their projects go under, then I don't think there's anything on the charts that could really save it, right? That is just so that's something else. But I'm just looking at it from the chart here perspective. So let's take a look into GRT on a smaller time frame. Has anything changed on a smaller time frame? Now, this is a falling wedge on the daily time frame, and I talked about this last time. And GRT actually broke out of this on September 8th. Price target for this breakout still valid. It hasn't been met yet. Price target is almost 12 cents. GRT has went up as far as about 10 cents before getting a rejection. Could GRT meet this target? Right? So that's something to be paying attention to. I think a lot of it is going to depend on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does not dump, then I think a lot of altcoins will stabilize or continue upwards. However, if Bitcoin dumps, then these altcoin setups are not going to be worth very much. This is why you got to be paying attention to Bitcoin first. I never trade altcoins without a clear understanding of Bitcoin. I did a more detailed video on Bitcoin earlier today. I will link you guys at the end of this video. So this is basically it for GRT. Let's see if GRT can meet this price target at about almost 12 cents before attempting to break out of that huge falling wedge pattern. Of course, gotta mind the downside risk as well, because even though falling wedges have a higher chance of breaking to the upside, they still have a smaller chance of breaking down. I've seen that happen. Now, this basically wraps it up for this quick update. Let me also take a look into a smaller time frame for you guys and see if I can This is the hourly time frame. Okay, this is the hourly time frame. I think this can go down even further. Okay, probably not so significant of a time frame if you guys aren't trading shorter term. but this is the 15-minute time frame. Okay, 15 minutes. And price target for this falling wedge pattern, if it breaks out by this point here, would be about almost 10 cents. Okay, so that is not that much of a move, but this is the 15-minute time frame. So this is basically what I'm looking at for GRT. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing any more of GRT by dropping a like, comment, subscribe, or any other coins in this market. I'll pick a request to do for you guys on a daily basis. I'll see you on the next one.